Hello, I'm Jody Wolf, and you're watching Expoz, November the 5th, 2018. I'm going to go ahead and say 3 a.m. Birmingham. That means we have 30 hours from now we can start voting on Tuesday. 41 hours from now we'll know who won. We'll know if the Republicans won and kept the House and the Senate. Because if the Democrats takes either of the two, they will not take two. If they take either, then they're going to impeach Trump. Look what they're doing now. They're trying to start fights with every person that goes out and eat that's a conservative, that goes out and buy gasoline at a convenience store. They're starting problems with them. Guys, that's going to increase. That's going to skyrocket. But it's going to also be stopped because harassment is a law. You cannot do that. If someone comes into a restaurant and harasses you, they're breaking the law. Plus, there's laws that prevent them from coming inside that restaurant and doing the things that they're doing. They've already sent out all these pipe bombs and they blamed it on Trump. They've killed 11 Jews. They blamed it on Trump. The People Caravan in South America, they blamed it on Trump. Trump cannot do any right with them. Kavanaugh, they blamed it on Trump. And it's unprecedented. This has never happened in our lifetime. But let me tell you what will happen and what's going to happen in your lifetime that you'll never get a chance to do it again. That is this midterm vote on Tuesday. This will be the most important vote you'll have ever cast. And it will mean the difference in how your children and grandchildren will live the rest of their lives, and even their children. Their lives will change for the worse by far. There will be approximately 6 million jobs lost. And get that, lost within 1 full year. And not only that, there will be no new jobs increased. So all those that came in will be working for the federal government. This is exactly what the left, the liberal, the Democrats want. And because of that, they have an agenda, and that is called Agenda 21. That's when this nation will be sliced up in 16 pieces and given away to 16 groups of other countries. Look, Hillary Clinton lost by 17 votes when she went against Trump. At the time, there were 22 million illegal people in the United States. Remember that. In 2016, there was 22 million illegals in our country. Imagine if they had the ability to vote. If they did, Hillary would have been president. By now, you would be living in a small apartment in inner city. God knows who got your home, but not you. And your children and grandchildren will be living off of the federal government. Whatever they do, they'll be working for the federal government. Look at China. Look at communist China. Look at communist Cuba. Look at some of these Russian bloc countries that are still communist. They'll tell you quickly, this is what, in the very same way and how the Jews went into captivity for 40 years. Or hundreds of years, I'm sorry. Because they believed in someone and his ideas, but it didn't pan out for them. And eventually they lost all they had, and they ended up working for the government. That's what they did. Until Moses came. Guys, please think about that. And the simplest way to go in, and I'm not going to go in this time and pick out a blue candidate that I like and vote for him, even if he's a judge, because there's a slight chance I could make a mistake. So I'm going in, I'm going to vote straight Republican Party. That's it. Check that one box and that's it, I'm done. And I just want a better life. And the life that we have now will be great for our children and grandchildren and their children. But if we vote the wrong way, their lives will change before you go away, unless you're up in my age. And you don't want to see that. You don't want to know that they're thinking one day, why did they do that to us? You know, because they'll become socialists within 90 days. Agenda 21 will step in. You'll see the UN all over this country. And believe me, when the UN comes in, it's like these guys are spies. Anything you do wrong, look at the thing that China has going right now. If you jaywalk, if you make a right turn when you shouldn't have, if you didn't stop at a crosswalk when somebody was even stepping off a curb 80 feet away, these are points that people get. They take your cars away. They prevent you from taking the train. They prevent you from flying and taking a vacation. And they even move you to a smaller living space. That's happening in China. That's going to happen here too, because this is the beginning of a worldwide new world order. But today, the United States is the only country on this planet that can head it off. When we fall, everyone falls. But God has a plan for you and your children and your grandchildren. But He can't sit there and babysit. He could, but you have to make your own decisions and grow from that. Please think about what's at stake. Your life will change, and it'll change in a way that even the liberals, when it changes to them, they'll wish they hadn't done it. Please vote red. Just go straight red and you can't go wrong. But we need this. We need it for our families, for our safety in the United States. We need it. Jody Wolf, Expoz.